What's going on, guys? Gainz Gaming here. How we doing? Today we are going to be rebuilding my account a bit. We got the Mobilize for War already activated. So hopefully we can rebuild a little bit at least. What is that? What the? I don't know what that is. But yeah, Kingsland opens up tomorrow morning. So I'll be streaming that as well. Let's get a poll up real quick. Just because I want to see how people are feeling about this KVK. All right, poll is up on who is gonna win KVK. What's up, Devouring? But yeah, so today we got training buff, another 3 hours of that. We got a 15% rune, and then I believe Duke is free, which is nice. Let's see, I have the numbers of what I need to train here. So I gotta train, I'll show you guys what I have for troops here quick too. This is what I have for troops. I have 285 in my hospital as well. But what we're looking at is about 92,000 infantry, 238,000 cavalry, and then 41,000 siege. And based on the math, that'll use up about 172 days of speed ups. I do need more resources, you are right. I've been trying to gather more on my farm accounts over here, and sending them over periodically, because at 875 with the exclamation point I can join at any time, and so I've been joining that like once a day or so, and just sending resources over. So I'm trying to keep these online, sending or getting resources as much as I can. But yeah, my resources are very low, but I still have this in my bag. So I'm not too worried about resources. I can dip in if I need to. Speed ups, we'll be spending about 100, probably around 170 to 200 days of speed ups today on training, which is fine because if you look here, I got 30,000 5-minute speed ups there, and I got another 24,000 there. So what is that? 54,000 5-minute speed ups. That comes up to be like 165, 170 days. So I got a ton of speed ups, 170 days or so of training speed ups. But then I also have troops in the hospital as well. And last night I was getting ready for bed and I was like, oh, there are people that were building flags, so I went over and joined them a little bit. Got caught off guard a little bit. Somebody was hiding in a flag and they kind of wrecked me, but then I found a guy that was barbing, and so I went and I I wiped out his barbing marches last night. So that was pretty enjoyable. Used my Arthur Achilles for some AoE. So overall, that was worth it. That was like a 3.5 mil to 800k trade. Like if I got that in open field, I'd be super happy with that. Yo, Dmar, what's up, man? I saw you were training a little bit earlier, right? This is what we got for power. Glock is still up here, of course. Still a lot of power to be lost. So for tech, I have done all the pop-ups and then 1 mountain warfare. And this is my trade so far. 269 to 277. So trading negative. I think last I checked on my stat sheet, it was like 92% is my average trade. Of course, that does include the swarms I took against Glock, which obviously were pretty negative, but I'm not ready. I have not started training yet. I can request Duke here. I should have done that earlier. King Schmuck, what's up, bro? How we feeling? I'll feel a lot better once I get some troops back. This is what we got for troops. I was doing the math, and just to field like a base number of troops, I need to train 92,000 infantry, 238,000 Cavs, and then 41 siege if I want to use my siege as well. Which I would like to be able to use my siege. I don't know how much opportunity we'll have to, but I'll at least be hopefully able to field the siege a bit. How much VIP do I have? Only 1 million away. Let's go. Forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys auxiliaries as well. So auxiliary skills, I was debating going and getting extra troop capacity, but that would mean I would need to train like another 20-30,000 siege, which I'd rather just take the Belisarius skill. Here we got YSG on there for 50% more skill damage. That's insane. Another 20% skill damage there. Another 15% damage there. Like, he's going to be insane, guys. I'm so pumped to see QSH. And then here we got William Wallace's skill on there for 10% more smite damage and normal damage. And then on here we got 25% more normal damage on Arthur, which does include combo attack damage, which is great. Scipio, I didn't really have anything on here, like really no options on what I could use. So I just went with Leo, even though it's 1 out of 5. And then finally we got the Nevsky skill on my Hujabing. How many resources do I have in bag? Healthy amount. And then I'll show you guys tech as well while we're waiting for Duke. So I got all this maxed out. Obviously not the rally. Don't care about that. Got all these maxed out. Special concoctions maxed. Got special concoctions 2 maxed. And then we got Cavs, infantry, both maxed for health. Still working on archer. So I'm hoping I should be able to max out the archer and then work on the archer march speed. And then I have these as far as I can get them as well. I have thought about getting this, but like at the end of the day, you're pretty much getting automatic help anyway because so many people have the supply depot for the auto help. So you pretty much have that automatically. I mean, obviously like this is immediate. The automatic help, you have to wait like 10 seconds sometimes. So I guess like if you're taking a rally or a swarm and you want that like immediate auto help, that makes a difference. But if you're willing to wait 10 seconds, like it's not really worth the crystals to do that. I'd rather put the crystals somewhere else. But yeah, we're hoping to get archer health maxed out to 15%, load up on my QSH, and then probably work on the march speed, get that to level 10, and then the rest into siege health probably. Because we will have... Actually, no, we won't. I thought we were going to have this before the pass, but we won't. I don't know if I'll even be able to finish the archer health, actually. That's unfortunate. How many Kahars do I have? Got 4 Kahars. But we do have a Bastion for 50% power right now, so that'll give us another one. And then I think we have a couple more Bastions. Yeah, we have 10 more Bastions after this. So we'll still get some more Bastions in there. But once we get Duke, we're going to have 5 minutes to do as much as possible. So I'm going to have to get my calculator out so I can keep track of what I've trained. I think we'll probably start with infantry, just because that's the lowest amount I need. How's 1875 feeling about 1365 in Kingsland? Well, I'll say this. And obviously Kingsland will presumably be different, but what I have noticed at least is that the activity difference with 1365 between weekends and weekdays is night and day. And same thing with 1875 actually. Like, it seemed like we had more people on weekdays rather than weekends. We actually didn't even register for AM. I don't know why we didn't register for it. I'm not sure why. Yeah, Rogue or Glock is still Rogue right now. He's running around in Zone 4, random teleporting, hitting T1 farmers and nodes. There's literally no kill event either, so he's just doing it for the love of the game. Love of being Rogue. Dark Princess, what's up? How many more people do we have? 24. Marco. Oh, please don't tell me it's like way up here. Oh no, I was king. Too tired of fights. Yeah, Dimar was teleporting around with Glock, wiping him out. There is a funny report. I don't have it anymore, but where Glock, I don't know if it was an accident or if he was intentionally trying to swarm Dimar, but Dimar literally has like 150 million power. There he is, 143 mil. But Glock took like 70,000 deads in 2 seconds. Ever played Kingdom Maker? I've not. Oh, it was on purpose? That's even funnier because he traded awful. Yeah, I'm not sure what his plan is long term. I don't know if he's gonna try selling the account or pretend to sell the account or what he's gonna do, but who knows. Okay, we got Duke. Got 5 minutes worth. Let's start. I did the math. Doing T5 was like 4 times, probably not 4 times, but it was substantially more speed ups and resources that I did not want to have to spend. Yeah, gold chests are not worth the mess of a rogue, I can tell you that. But I'm sure someone will accept him. Maybe a kingdom leadership that just doesn't pay attention to Rise of Kingdoms drama or public information. Because like if you don't extremely vet your new immigrants, like he could change his name, and if they don't look at his ID and then look at like scour YouTube ask the community, like, is this a good player? Like, it's going to be difficult for the average kingdom to figure out who he is. I lost track of how many I'm doing, so I'm just spamming. Yeah, thankfully you can't change your ID number. If you could, that would suck, because you would not be able to keep track of any of those people. I'm gonna have to get back in line here soon. All right, I lost Duke. Get back in line. Hey, I appreciate you, Chill. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get into an Imperium for sure. Yeah, imagine if there is a kingdom with like multiple rogues. That'd be funny. Alright, how does that leave us with troops? 404,000. I'm honestly just gonna speed this up, because I need to see what I have. Yeah, he should go to 1002. That'd be a good place for him. A completely dead kingdom. Alright, so we got 53,000 infantry there. Plus 415,000. Plus 404. Oops. That puts us at 872k. We need... Oh, we have literally just enough. Like within 2,000. Like literally, I have 2,000 extra troops. So that means every single time I leave my city, I have to heal my hospital. It did bring viewers to my channel, that is true. I did make a decent amount of money off that video too. It's at like 14,000 views. Well, we got back like 2 million power. But yeah, the nice thing is that we will be getting these troops back after KVK. So this is what will be returning to me. Which is, how much power is that? I mean, just in T5 alone, that's 15 million power in T5. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a dead game at all. I think Danilo is... Yeah, Danilo's Duke. Okay. Alright, so... Infantry is done. I guess I could give myself like a little bit of a buffer if I wanted to, but... Essentially... 4,000... 3,900 plus 3,700... Alright, so that means... Alright, so that means I have 635,000 cavalry. And I will need... What is it? Another 236,000. Jeez. I really don't want to have to use boost because it is a waste, but it's a lot of clicking. Hey, Disastrous, what's up? Doing pretty good. Training back some power so I can field for Kingsland. Should get Gorgo from dailies. Max mine that way. I've never really done dailies, honestly. I know that $3 a day is very little, but where is she even? Right past her. Oh yeah, there she is. I feel like Hera is who I'd rather have. You gotta train too. Yeah, for the most part, spending is really only with donations. Because like outside of KVK, I don't spend at all, actually. Like I don't do recharge, I don't do daily special offer, I don't do supply depot. But when I get donations, I spend it. Like that's basically that's what covers all my spending. Like for KVK, like if I don't stream enough, then I can't really spend during the off season because I have to use the money I made from donations on KVK tech, essentially. Which obviously to do pop-ups in Mountain Warfare is like 300? It's like 115 plus another 185. And 600 mil KP. How many kills is that? And then also after training, we're going to try to do some crafting, probably some armament stuff. We'll see. We'll see how long training takes. Because next we have to train 250,000 calves. Alright, that's probably good there. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a buffer with my inf. Yeah, so far 63% of people are voting our side to win. I think if we do win, I mean, just my unbiased opinion, I think 2359 should get the star. I don't know how they're gonna divvy up stars, but and then vice versa, if we lose, 1365 should get the star. All right, there goes Duke. All right, now let's take a look at what we have for troops. Looking here too. All right, we got like 7,500 in there. All right, we have 644,000 calves. We need 223,000 more calves. Let's see what we have for siege. We have 145 plus 329. We have 474,000 siege. So siege, we're good. Infantry, we have like 20,000 buffer. So cavalry is next. We got to do the rest in calves. You have to win for Glock's honor. Yeah, could you imagine how much more damage he could have done? Crazy. I think he has Duke. Yep. Oh, nice. I'll get my 2 barbarian forts done. Let's go. Yeah, so here's Glock. He's changed his name so many times. It's crazy. Also, he added this onto his thing. I don't have any social media posting, swarm, rally results, talking, anything, nothing. I have discords with few people, that's it. Never post anything about inside my game, daily, or share any time to public. Everything you see around is fake. So I know that there's that picture going around of him like saying something about how he hates 1875, hates the king, etc. So that potentially is a fake picture based on his album. But I mean, are we really gonna believe Glock? Probably not. I don't really trust a word he says. Just mad at leaks. That's what I'm thinking too. Can't really trust a trader's word. So Kingsland is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 16:49 UTC, I believe. Or maybe his picture is fake. That'd be funny. I mean, I'm assuming he sent it to an 1875 leader or someone in 1875 leadership, and presumably sent it from his Discord that was in the 1875 Discord. So I think that unless he says his Discord got hacked or whatever, again, who are you gonna believe? The trader or the screenshot? Yeah, he's fake himself, exactly. You're right. If you've gone rogue in 4 kingdoms, maybe you're the problem. Exactly. Has it really been 4 kingdoms now? I truly want to know who in 1875 recruited him, because I have no idea. Why am I training T4? Mainly because training T5 would drain all my resources that I have open. And also pretty much all my training speedups. Which I don't necessarily want to do. And plus, I've been meaning to train more T4 lately. Because upgrading T4 to T5 is the best way to do your bastions, your training bastions. And so I would like to be able to do that in the future. Let's see if I can get a training quest. Dang it. When I did the math on how many speedups I would be using just to do this with T4, it was about 180 days worth. Gainz paid Glock to swarm him so he could gain aura and views. You caught me. You caught me. What should I upgrade? Oh, jeez. Weapon, for sure. Yeah, weapon, it's a no-brainer. 3% damage to troops on the map, 100%. Then your second one would be the chest. I'm assuming you're here on stream. I mean, you could honestly do this too. 8.5% bonus to combo attack damage. But, in my opinion, weapon, chest, helmet. These are my speed ups right now. We've used, I think we had over 500. So we've used like 150 days of training already. Dude, disastrous. That, I already talked about this in my video, but that was literally the worst timing, I think, ever in my time playing Rise of Kingdoms. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That was the worst timing ever for me, because I talked about this in my video already, but for those of you that have not watched it or did not know, so I had gone live talking about the Glock swarm, and then I was live for like 2 hours fighting in the open field, and then my wife came in. She was painting in our living room, and while I was streaming, and there was like a tall part that she would have had to get on a ladder for, and she came and she was like, hey, can you help me reach this spot? And I was like, sure, I'll end my stream and come help. So I ended the stream, and I was still on, look, it was still on my computer, and she was like, it'll take 10 minutes tops. So I went and painted, came back 10 minutes later, and this had happened. Because I was off territory. I've been off territory the entire KVK, and came back to, or like as I was painting, I felt my phone buzzing. It was Discord, people trying to call me on Discord, and I I had opened up Discord as I was painting, and it was like 2 of our leaders like calling and messaging me saying, dude, you just got rallied, get online. I was like, you have to be kidding me. And so put the paint down and then went and shielded and went to zone 4. But, and so yes, Leave, you're right. 10 minutes AFK is risky. But like I said, I had been fighting off territory the entire KVK. I've not been on territory once the entire KVK, which has been annoying because I like having the territory buff. But I have not gotten a single rally launched on me the entire KVK until I stepped away. It was like 7.5 minutes. So that means that basically within 30 seconds to 60 seconds after I left my computer, the rally got launched on me. Worst day in rock history for me. It totally was. Like literally 2 hours after I get online after getting swarmed, almost zeroed, I heal my hospital, and then, or not even fully, I'd still had 300k in my hospital from fighting, and then get rallied and lose all those troops. Yeah, 888k dead. And it's funny, Gassy even commented on that video too, like Gassy says hi or whatever. I mean, I don't blame you guys whatsoever. Like I would have done the same exact thing, but yeah, it very unfortunate. 240k infantry, 230k calves. Just overall sucks. All right, we got Duke back. Let's go. See, I couldn't have shielded because I had War Frenzy still, because I had literally just finished fighting. So the only way I would have been safe is if I had teleported back to zone 4. But even then, I wouldn't be safe because Glock was rogue in zone 4. Oh, I can't win. I can show resources after this, but I gotta... While I have Duke, I have to be training, because this is like the 6th time I've gotten Duke. We've literally been training for like 30 minutes. I'm not done yet. Did 75 compensate my losses? No, I haven't gotten anything. War Daddy Chadsky gave me some compensation. He gifted 20 memberships in my live stream, so huge shout out to him. Very generous. That dude's awesome. His channel's doing really well too. He's been blowing up the last like 8 months. Probably more than that, probably last year, but his channel's doing great. I think he's over 50k now, which is insane. I'm closing in on 20k, so I'm still hoping to hit that by the end of this KVK. So if you guys are not yet subscribed, consider subscribing for more Rise of Kingdoms content. Hopefully not more rogues zeroing me in a safe zone. Hopefully not, but I always try to keep it interesting. I've taken bribes to get my city rallied. I always try to keep it interesting. But we will be streaming tomorrow for Kingsland as well. So if you guys don't want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell too if you want. Yeah, Chad is a very genuine dude. His message is the first one I saw after I got after I got swarmed, and it was just asking if I was okay. So he's a very, very down to earth guy, very nice guy. I think there were 4 main accounts that got zeroed total, which one of the most common comments I've been getting on that video is, this is why you need a garrison. And it's like, if you guys don't realize, the 3 other people that actually got like fully zeroed, I think I had the best, I was best off out of everyone, out of all the main accounts. I think everyone else was fully zeroed down to 60 mil. And they all had legit garrisons with really good gear and more troops than me. And they all got fully zeroed. So me having a garrison, maybe I would have gotten another 50,000 kills, but it wouldn't have stopped him. It wouldn't have kept him from doing it in the first place. Because I think the highest power person he swarmed was like 120 mil. And I was like 94 when he did it to me. So it's like, if he's going to swarm 120 million power city with an actual garrison, a 90 million power city with an actual garrison compared to a Scipio Hera, like there's no way he's even going to second guess that. No, I have Hera. My Hera is 5222 for chaining. I won a Mightiest Governor with him. If I had 0 like that, I'd quit. This is not the first time. I've been fully zeroed before. Oh, whoops. And fully zeroed in Home Kingdom. So I lost all my troops. I think it was before you got troops back in KVK anyway, but it was a rogue group that zeroed. Anyone that wasn't Korean is who got zeroed. That was a long time ago. He did do it during Mightiest Governor. I think he took 4th place in Mightiest Governor. I'm not sure if I'd be able to find that. Yo, Shappy! What's up, bro? Can I see that? I don't think so. Oh wait, here we go. Oh no, that's for enemy elimination. Where's Mightiest Governor? Unless it's just because I didn't rank. Because I didn't rank in the top 100. Black Friday bonus. What is this? A 98-cent discount? What? Hot take, we should normalize getting zeroed every KVK. I mean... Oh, I definitely can't random teleport. If you're in an S plus KVK and you're getting 60% troops back, you should be way more willing to take way more deads. That's my hot take. I don't know if I would say that you should get zeroed every KVK, but you should be willing to not put up like this many deads, but like if you have less than 1 million deads and you're getting 60% of them back, like you're just wasting a lot. 1% discount, time to max shop. Alright, we can get archers up to 9 out of 10. Just finished KVK, now in recovery. Oh, you're in my farms kingdom? Hey, it's my alt, not my farm account. Come on. It's my alt account, man. Your current power is probably where you should be after Kingsland of a great KVK. After Kingsland, yes. Not before Kingsland, though. Yeah, David, it's my 70 million power farm account. I fought for 5 days, spent 23 billion resources. Getting zeroed in KVK is a lot of free speed ups. I mean, that's why I'm able to train this many troops back, because I got all these 5-minute speed ups. I got 54,000 5-minute speed ups. So like if you're an S plus KVK and like say you've won handedly and you want to get, or you want to like lower your power to get a bunch of troops back, just fill your hospital, go sit in a node, and just have someone swarm the crap out of you. I made videos on this, Shappy's made videos on this. You'll get so many speed ups. And then you can get 60% of those troops back that died. And then boom, you got a ton of speed ups. You get 60% of those troops back, and you can be ready for the next KVK. What's the plan about making T4? Rather than spending all of my training speed ups, I'm spending half of them and being able to get more troops on the field. And plus, I've been wanting to get more T4 for a long time, just because upgrading T4 to T5 is a much more efficient use of your speed ups and training for bastions. So that's why I'm leaning more toward the T4 right now. I will obviously continue to train as much T5 as possible, but just with where resources, open resources are at, where hospitals are at, like it just makes more sense right now to do T4. Just because like training 200,000 T5 is so expensive. And I needed like 250,000 calves to begin with. I have 6 farms and all of them got zeroed. So right now I have 0 farms basically. I have enough to gather and that's about it. I can't do barbarians anymore, which sucks. I can fill like 800k into a rally. It's sad, but yeah, accountant, it's unfortunate, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'm just thankful I got something out of it, I guess. Like content. If I wasn't a content creator and I got no benefit, no upside whatsoever, that would be much worse. But since I was able to make a video on it and it's at 14,000 views, I was able to do a live stream on it, be able to essentially monetize my demise. It makes it a little bit less painful, I would say. Still hurts, still definitely hurts, but a little bit less painful. What do you think about removing the safety territory in KVK? I'd honestly be for it. Because that would make it way more interesting with how like the front line is placed, because like you'd just have constant city rallies. No one's taken Duke yet, so you know what I might finish this training out with is upgrading my T2 to T5. Killing siege to get speed ups worth it with T1? Yes, but if you have higher tier siege, do that first. Always do your higher tier first, because the rewards start to dissipate. So like if you, for example, want to do it like 4 times and you want to kill off like 800,000 troops, essentially killing off 200k each time. If you start with your T1 siege and then you go up to like T4 cavalry or whatever, or T4 siege, we'll just use siege for example. You start with T1 and then you go to T4, you're going to get way less rewards for your T4 siege rather than if you had started with your T4 and finished with your T1. All right, so that'll put us at 600k. I think we overtrained, honestly, because that puts us at 970k, and I have 50k in my hospital. But we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna get rid of this T2. Might as well. We don't have AM. I don't know why, but nobody registered us. So that kind of sucks, because I would have done a ton of training quests here. But oh well. Not the end of the world, but it kind of sucks because it's nice getting those blueprints. lost, Duke. Your hospital needs to be completely full. You can't have a single spot in your hospital. And you also have to be offline. I would highly recommend watching the video guide on how to do it. Shappy and I both have one. So just pick your favorite and and watch that one. But yeah, filling the hospital and then putting your troop into a node to get those speed ups, it's fantastic. Yo, Biglet. Did I say that right? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I butchered your name in my last live stream and I got so much crap for it. Thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to all your viewers. Let me get you a mod. Easier to see your... There we go. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're just waiting on Duke. Oh, there we got it back. Let's go. Biglet. I was blanking. I was like, man, how do you say it again? Biglect? You got zeroed story time. So I didn't get fully zeroed. So it's a little bit misleading. I basically got zeroed. To the point where I can't field my marches. That's why I consider it being zeroed, is because I couldn't field my marches. But we had a 500 million power player go rogue in our zone 4, in our safe zone. And 4 main accounts were attacked and 12 farm accounts were attacked. All 6 of my farm accounts were fully zeroed. And my main account lost about 1.5 million troops. So that really sucked. Go T5. But now we are retraining troops. I'm getting rid of my T2 because so many people have been giving me crap for that for so long, and I keep on saying I'll do it and then I never do it. And so since we're on live, we're just holding myself accountable and upgrading the T2. He's from 1875. He's from my kingdom. And this is apparently the 4th time that he's gone rogue. 4th kingdom he's gone rogue in. Yes, live, so there's proof that I am upgrading my T2 and getting rid of it. It's either this or deleting them. And it feels stupid deleting them. I know that upgrading isn't the best like ratio, but I don't really care. I got Duke, I got 15% rune, got the buff, so might as well. If there's any time to do it, it's right now. Before Kingsland, have pure T4, T5. Don't have to worry about anything. Just my hospital fills up, so be it. If I get swarmed, I know I'm not getting T2 in the hospital. Well, it's just not in terms of like upgrading T4 to T5 is like the best ratio for power to speed up. Oh my goodness, how do I have so many? Dude. That I might just delete. 61,000 T2. Bro. Is it linear? Oh, well then great. For some reason I thought it was more expensive, speed up wise or something. Or maybe it's just the power. Or like the math doesn't really work out to do it for bastions or whatever. Oh my goodness, 80,000 and oh jeez. Do I plan to do a free-to-play restart? No. Not in the slightest. Do I just delete these? I don't even know. I just lost Duke though. Yeah, the training bastion ones you definitely don't want to do T2 to T5. Use a macro to automate it. I don't know how to do that. Are you going to run BQ Luce, Arthur Achilles, QSH CL, and Siege March? So I'm debating if I want to do that or if I want to try to run my full lineup. That's what I have not decided yet. I'm just trying to see if I can get a training bastion here. More barbs.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
Yeah, you'd assume that 1365 is going to take the day off tomorrow. I would be shocked if their performance is similar to like pre-circle performance, because that was really bad. I will say that was pretty bad. We were just rolling them all day for like 3 days straight. I have enough. I just have to go in my bag for it. I have 3 marches of each. I'm wondering what I should do the siege march too. You don't want to do Alfonso Cordoba. If you're gonna do siege, you gotta do Gonzalo or Gaja Gonzalo. I don't think we're gonna get. Nope. I don't think there's going to be a commander swap, no. There's a lot of rumors, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I don't think they will ever do a second commander swap. Gaja is far better than Afonso. Far better. I think Afonso has a lower damage factor than Sun Tzu, just for reference. I know they're not anywhere near the same commander, but just for reference, does less damage than Sun Tzu. If that tells you anything. Alright, I think I'm gonna skip the T2 siege. Yes, Glock is from my kingdom. He's the one that attacked me. All right, this will hopefully get me closer to fielding a full T5 Archer March. 3303 is doing okay. The one downfall I've seen, at least, the one downfall that I've noticed is that they have trouble reinforcing their rallies. That's what I've seen. Garrisons, I feel like they've been doing better reinforcing, but the biggest thing that I noticed in this zone 6 fight, I'll just show you guys where I'm talking about. So in this section right here and this section over here, so which one was it? They had a fort. They might have gotten rid of it. I think they deleted it and moved it, but it was like right here, and it literally had 50 out of 124,000 health points remaining, and we couldn't rally it. We didn't touch it, but they had territory here and they had territory here, and just the one fort. And once that fort was gone, we essentially had like 70% of the circle, and they launched like 6 rallies trying to get it, and like we would go over our entire 1875, clear the field, and they just wouldn't reinforce the rally. Rally would die, and then relaunch, same thing over and over and over again. They just couldn't reinforce. And I know that's an issue that a lot of kingdoms run into, but I think the reason why it was difficult is just because so many of them were trying to field fight when they should have been focusing on just reinforcing the rally. Because 1875, we couldn't reinforce the rally. All we could do was field fight, but they could do both. And so the amount of players that were, like, say it was a cav rally, and the amount of cav marches in the open field for 3303, and then the rally would have like 400k troops in it, it's like, why is nobody reinforcing this thing? We can't do it. We also can't swarm. So like that, I think that was a downfall, is just not being able to double. But I mean, they have very strong players. A lot of them are from 1846, so I know a ton of them. But I think that was the biggest downfall, was just being able to reinforce. Yeah, let allies hold field, you reinforce swarm. That's exactly what should have been happening, and it wasn't happening. So that's what I thought the downfall was in that situation. But that's just my perspective. All right, let's count up our troops. So we got 1 million calves, plus what we have in our hospital, which is great. We have 450 plus 440. We have about 892,000 infantry. 388. We got 557 archers. And then 476 siege. So pretty happy with that. That's much better situation. 80.5 million power, so we're up 5 million power, and we still have this as well, so we'll go ahead and heal that. Resources, a little bit rough, but that's all right. So the next thing I want to take a look at is, don't believe we're going to have level 3 here for a while, which is stupid. Like, usually level 3 unlocks when Kingsland opens, and now it's going to open when Pass 7 opens, which is really weird, because like Pass 7, like, we don't have a fight right here and they don't have a fight right here, so there's no Pass 7 fight, you know? The only way that would be like an actual fight is if us two are allies and those two are allies, but that's just not how the map works out. So that's kind of interesting. But one thing I want to look at, see if I can do yet on my BQ, is this shield. We want to get 2% damage to troops on the map. So I'd be upgrading the shield to level 4. I was debating between that or upgrading this to level 5, but just the expense of this is so expensive. I just don't think that's worth it. It's just too expensive. Yeah, the Orleans map needs to get revamped for sure. But do we have enough here? We do. So we can get this 2% damage to troops on the map. 20 million gold. Boom. Let's go. So that puts my BQ in a really good spot. Very happy with that. We got level 5 pants, level 3 cloak, level 3 helmet, level 4 weapon, level 3 boots. And I think the next thing I want to look at was this chest piece. We obviously don't have the materials for it, but I want to get the blueprints for it, which we have. Judging that level 1 gloves, yeah, I know. But we have this. I haven't done this yet. This is an awful event. Shappy Gaming made a video on this morning of how bad a value it is. But we're gonna buy out the 10 hammers and we're gonna see what we can get for 10 hammers, I guess. But let's start trying to get some discounts. I know technically you're supposed to buy every single time it gets reduced. I just don't really want to spend 28 gems on that. Oh, I guess that actually is a decent value. I buy them for cheaper in the, or for more gems in the courier station. Yes, he is still rogue. I don't want to buy that though. All right, refresh. Okay, there we go. We got 3. So, oh, and a 5. We need both those down. Oh my gosh, that gets it to 20. I mean, 5 blueprints. I think both of these actually get me to where I need to be. Can you buy them for gems or no? Can you buy these with gems? I don't think you can. That sucks. See, if you could buy them for gems, that'd be much better. You can buy the chicken for gems. So let's see, what would that come out to? This would give me enough blueprints for the chest piece. 8 more would be enough. So let's calculate what that would be. I need 31, I have 10, so I need to buy 21 of the hammers. I literally can't. The most I can buy is 20. It's literally impossible. The most of these I can buy is 20. Unless you can get the hammers from something else, but I don't think so. I thought we were able to buy hammers with gems. Like, even if it was for like 1,000 gems, I don't know. But yeah, I need 21, so it's physically impossible for me to get enough blueprints here. How many? Yeah, I need 6 blueprints. So maybe I just refresh. I don't know. If you get a 70% discount, you can get the same for less. Maybe it's worth refreshing. Okay, there's 1, there's 3. I don't want to buy that. There's 4. 63%. I mean, that could be worth it. Wait, do I need 4? Is 4 what I need? Oh no, I need 6. Dang. I mean, I can't get it anyway. I don't really want spending this many gems. We'll do one more. Whatever. All right, there's 3. Jeez, that's expensive. 63% again. Jeez. All right, there's 70%. I got 3 fragments for 1 hammer. Or for 6 hammers. Jeez, how do you get that? 80% discount? So maybe it's worth continuing with gems. Okay, the most we're going to get is refreshing for 500. Okay, so maybe we'll get lucky with this. We had 1 for 1. $63 again. 60%, bro. This is just awful value. All right, we're going one more and then I'm done. Okay, there's a 5 and a 3. Holy crap, refresh with hammers? 60%, bro. I could get that, but... Yo, what's up, Blank? 63%. That's the best I'm getting is 63%. So again, same situation I had before, 31, and it's physically impossible for me to get without buying a bundle, which I'm not doing. Very unlucky. So I'm just gonna buy 1 hammer. Just do that, and then get 3. I got wrecked. All right. I don't even know how many gems I spent, but way too many. If you got hammers from these chests, that would be nice. How on earth are people at 1900 already? They must be chaining like all night. Goodness. All right, next thing I wanted to do was some armaments. I had 130 barbs earlier, got 48 forks. That's actually pretty good value. All right, we're gonna open up wedge simply because I want the pity. Going for intrepid. Do I have any plans to invest in a garrison commander? No. The only way I'm going to invest in a garrison commander is if I win a Mighty's Governor, which is what I've done in the past with Hera. Like I won 180 sculptures of his. No, 150. Is that 150? Yeah, 150. How do you get the epic inscription you have in your bag? Let's see. Oh, this? From here. Was it from here? Thought it was from there. Oh, unless they... I think they revamped this. Yeah, you used to be able to get epics, now you don't. Yeah, you don't get epics anymore. It's all legendary. What's your cav equipment? I can show you. I do have the Hellish Wasteland, yes. Don't do this with your ring. Learn from my mistake. That sucks. I regret it. Don't do it. Trust me. That's my other set. It's the same thing, just without the crits. I do have Mora's Web on here, though, which I don't love. Kind of regret that one, too. Also, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, make sure you drop a like on here. And if you are not yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Closing in on 20,000 subscribers here. Goal is to hit that by the end of this KVK. So we got another 20 days, give or take. 22 days to hit 20,000 subs. We could do it. I got some shorts to post too. If you guys haven't seen my shorts, I feel like that's what I'm most well known for, are my shorts. Also, they need to have more stuff in here. Like, the shop's already maxed out. All right. So, just confirming this is what I want. Don't want balanced. Don't worry, I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm not wearing shorts. And since I have 8 out of 10, I feel like I need to go for wedge. What were those chests with the troop talents in your bag? Oh. That's if you want to... I don't know where these come from, but you can put sculptures into these commanders. It's like just to select 2 commanders, like Preseason and Conquest. I don't know where these came from. I have no idea. Yeah, so I think doing the pity, going for pity makes the most sense. And when I was looking here, oh, they were in Lutheran Scrolls. Gotcha. So for the next 49 legendary armaments, I will get a guaranteed rare inscription or a special inscription. So that means I am basically like 200-ish away from getting pity. And this is what I want, right? Intrepid. 10% boost to skill damage. I mean, compare that to Focus Fire. 4% boost to skill damage. I mean, it's gonna go on my QSH. And like here, Hunter, I don't really want Hunter on an AoE damage. The best one is Butterfly. The thing is though, with Butterfly, I already have Causative. So the difference between Causative and Butterfly is like 10%. And like, look how good this is. I'm never changing this. There's no way. 2% all damage, 3.2 defense, and 2.9 attack. There's no way. No way. Like that's the best I'm gonna do. I'm not trying to change it. Also, this is crazy. I got Onslaught, 1.2 all damage, and 1% attack. Like, that's crazy too. Yeah, it's insane. I think Flurry is probably... yeah. Alright, well, I think we're going to go for Intrepid. I think that's... for QSH, I think that's the best option. Balanced is not great. I don't think it even works on QSH. Alright, yep, Intrepid. Should get Steel Skin. What is that on? Yeah, I can show the map quick. It hasn't changed a whole lot lately. It is really hard to see with all the fort names, but we're just controlling the river right here, which was like the initial section that we covered, and then we pushed up to the circle, lost the circle, and then fell back to the river. Over here, kind of the same thing, except our allies are the ones winning. So they got the circle, that 30% healing. Because that's really what was important, was this circle gives 30% healing speed, which is insane. Oh, the Delta inscription for the flag. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, stacks up to 5 times. I mean, I'm probably not going to get it ever, but I guess we can add it. All right, well, let's open up some armament chests for wedge formation, see if we can get a little bit of luck. Probably not going to get anything, but you never know, right? Oh, you can get steel skin for inscription shards. Oh, you're right. Let's go turn that off. One rule, Chem is always right. Jeez, we got 3. All trash, but all right, last 10 here. Nothing. All right, legendaries. Come on, give me something. Assertive. Oh, it's not horrible. Another assertive. Got 3 on this one. Let's go. Oh, no way. No way. We got pity, guys. Bro. I can't believe that. Dude. Well, I was 8 out of 10, so I would assume that's pity, right? Yeah, time to roll this thing. Holy crap. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright, make sure that doesn't recycle. You know what? I'm just not going to recycle any of these. Wow. Alright, well, let's go toss this onto QSH. Oh, it has to be in the city. What's up, Shappy? I can't believe it. I'm so happy, mad at the same time. Dude, I do deserve that after this week. All right, let's wait for QSH to get back. All right. Man, that's just crazy. All right, time to transmute. We'll have to take a look at the pity, because I think that did reset it to 0, I would assume. All right, there's archer attack. Ugh. Do we lock 3% defense? Here, let me see. I don't know if that was pity, but it did reset it to 0, so yeah, I think lock that for now, because then at least like it gives me a chance to get more archer stats, and like I can always fix it later on. But yeah, exactly. Chem is always right. Rule number 1. Oh, dude, can you imagine if that was archer stats? Oh my gosh. Dude. All right. Now the question is, do we put this on an infantry? Do we put that on infantry? Oh man. I mean, dude, did this just change into converting? Did we just change this to pincer formation? Okay, what is the... I think we have to convert that. Dude. It's for Demolisher, right? Let's go look. 10%. Oh my gosh, 10% is my boost. I don't think we have enough. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough stones. Oh man. We don't have enough stones. Are you kidding me? You have to be kidding me. Spend 10,000 gems. Oh my gosh. Oh. Are we spending 10,000 gems, guys? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do it. We're spending 10,000 gems. We gotta do it. It's either 10,000 gems or $10. This one. Who wants to send me a flux script for this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you guys haven't hit like yet, you gotta drop a like on here. We got 130 people in here. We only got 60 likes. We gotta get those likes up. You'll get recharge rewards too. $2,500 gems. No, we won't. You have to spend 2,500. Man, I still can't believe that. Dude, Shaffy. Thanks, man. You know what? I gotta do it now. Thank you, Shaffy. We gotta do it. I appreciate you, Shappy. Alright, guys. We're doing it. We got our 10. W's in the chat for Shappy. Let's go. I can't believe this, guys. We got Intrepid. We were pumped. And we're converting it to Thundering. I can't believe this. We gotta do it, though. 10 conversion stones. Let's wait for the beat. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Wow. Buy the daily bundle for $3, you'll get the day 1 recharge. What does smite damage do? It's like skill damage, but for a different kind of damage, is the way I would describe it. So I guess we put this back on. That's still, I still love Focus Fire. It's still fantastic. But let's go on a BQ. I cannot believe this. How good is this set? We have 3 legendary inscriptions. Are you kidding me? And we have Raider. What is this? What on earth is this? So now we're just gonna go and get amazing stats. Okay, we got infantry defense. We're gonna keep going. We got 4 more rerolls. More infantry defense. Dude, we're gonna keep going. Okay. 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 How on earth? Okay, I think... Do we reroll Raider? And also, BQ, today we literally got his shield up to level 4. That's insane. That is insane. Do we transmute this and just get full stats? I think just for making it look better. We've only got 3 left, but I think we do it. Yeah, I need to lock the bottom. I think I need to lock the bottom just so I can at least get full infantry stats. Kingsland's tomorrow. I tried 10 and I didn't get it, so I need to lock the bottom. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Boom. Now I guess we could, if we wanted to, unlock that and just see if we can get some better stats. Or just leave it. Maybe just lock defense and see if we can get better stats there. There's better health. Ooh. What do we think here? Do we take that and lock it and then go for more attack? Oh, lock the top and go for all damage? That's smart. Ooh. Okay, now that's a question. That's a question. 2.3% health or 0.9% all damage. Health is better. All right. We're going to leave it and go somewhere else. I mean, I can't do much better than this. I can't do much better. That's just insane. I can't. That's a whale set. I can't believe that. That's insane. Wow. All right. I think QSH might be the next one to look at. Although I don't love the idea of re-rolling this. So maybe we look at... We could finish this up. We could lock the bottom and try to get some more stats here. Oh, we can put an inscription on here. Centuries. Never mind. Never mind. I need to work on Gaja. 0 to hero on that march today. That march has been insane today, dude. Oh, which one needs the most work? I mean, it's a good problem to not know which one to work on. Yeah, guys, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. We're at 73 likes. Let's see if we can get to 100. Let's try to get to 100 likes. We got over 100 people in here. We can do it. The other question I have, I don't really want to put anything into an infantry wedge, especially if we're going to get another infantry here soon. That could potentially get rid of wedge. So I don't want to work on Scipio. I think QSH will obviously continue to use wedge. I don't think they're going to give anything else. Convert the hunter on Hugh to Delta. I definitely can't do that. Thrasher. See, the thing is, that's another 10 stones. So unless you guys want to drop some drop some donations in the chat, that ain't gonna happen right now. Oh, I forgot to train this. Dude, cold pulls a legendary inscription, rolls a double 3%, same troop type stats. That's kind of like, I don't know what is. Yeah, I have no stones left. Oh, we have 10. We have 8 more formation choice chests. So now what do we want to do? Hey, thanks, Kubi. Now what do we want to do? I think we need to work on our pincer a little bit more. Now, I think we open Delta. Yeah, I think we open Delta now. Might as well. I think everything is 0 out of 10, to be honest. I mean, I can look, but I'm pretty sure everything's 0 out of 10. Check pity on pincer and Delta. That's dumb. I mean, 1% extra damage could be good. Let's look. Yeah, pincer, we have wishlist 1 excuse me, 1 out of 10. Delta 0 out of 10. And then wedge also 0 out of 10. I think we have arch. What is our arch at? Oops, not that I would use arch, but arch is 2 out of 10. And I already had a legendary for arch as well. We are still a ways away from getting anything here. Oh, like look to see how close we are to getting another blue. I see what you mean. So, pincer, we are 51 legendaries away from another blue. Delta. Oops. Ah. Delta, we are 101. So much closer with pincer, but we don't need to work on pincer. We don't need to work on him. We need to work on Delta. This is my next top priority. This is already a great set. I'm very happy with it, but that's my next priority is Delta. And so I guess we still have some rerolls that we can do, right? We did just get Valiant. So 1% extra damage, 1% more normal damage. So we could actually reroll this or transmute it. Because 1% extra damage, that'll boost everything versus just normal damage of all types. See if we can get some better stats on there. There's 3.1% health. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, I know the normal damage is all damage, but you can get much better stats with a legendary than with a epic. I think that's still better because of the all damage rather than the health and defense. Because cavalry already has a ton of health. You don't really need more health. 46% health there, so. Yeah, honestly, I probably don't need to purchase or to lock the health there. Also, I think we do need to get a daily special just because I'm literally 300 gems away from that. When is Kingsland? Tomorrow morning. I'm going to see if I had enough flux left. Yeah, I think that's really all I can do for Kingsland prep right now. And we have 111 transmutation stones left, but there's not really anything like screaming out to re-roll, you know? Someone flux this, man. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything else besides maybe rerolling that defense. I'd have to use my last crystal, which I don't really want to do. So I feel like where I'm at right now, I'm very happy with. So yeah, let's just recap. This is what we got for troops now. A little bit healthier. Got rid of most of my T2 besides the siege. So we'll have enough. We'll have enough to field all my marches if I want to. One archer, one siege, 2 cav, 2 infantry. Infantry is still a little bit light in the sense that I'm going to have to essentially heal every single time I return home, which isn't the end of the world. But obviously that's going to eat up my helps a little bit and just be a little bit less efficient with healing speed ups and stuff like that. But I would rather be able to get out there more. You know what I mean? I think that just makes more sense. Guess we could also open up some of these, see if we get some more, oh, crystal keys. Some more stuff. Oh, there's a chest piece. That's what I was looking for earlier. And then 1 glove. How much KP have I gotten so far in this KPK? Let me pull up. We have a website that tracks it. Let me pull up that dashboard. I think it's like 1.14 billion kill points. So I'm at 12.46. So let's see. Alright, so with my power gain, I'm now down 22 million power. Kill points, I'm up to 1.14 billion kill points. 8.2 million T4 kills. 53.1 million T5 kills. 3.83 million dead. 58.5 million healed. Yeah, 1.1 bill. So kills, I'm up just over 61 million kills. Which, if we get, I think the last time I was in Kingsland, I had over 30 million kills in Kingsland. Which, if we do that again, which obviously is going to be difficult using a lot of T4, but if we were to get 30 million kills, then I would beat my most killed by about 20 million kills. So we've got 61 going into Kingsland. So to tie my most units killed here, which I don't remember what KVK that was. It might have been the last one, I'm not sure. I would need 16 million kills. Yeah, if I hit 13.5 billion, that'd be great. We'll have to see how much fighting there's gonna be. I don't know how long Kingsland's gonna last. I'm planning on fighting all day tomorrow. Fighting starts at 16:49 UTC, I believe. We can see here. Yeah, so in 22 hours and 53 minutes. Max 12 to 36 hours. That wouldn't shock me. And plus, it's literally the day before Thanksgiving. So that will mean that Thursday is pretty much all pilots, I would assume. Pretty much all pilots. I know that I'll be able to fight a little bit on Thursday. Not all day, because I have family stuff. But only Thanksgiving in US. Yeah, but a lot of the people in this KVK are from the US. Like, I know that a lot of 1903 is American. I remember last Thanksgiving, I was also in KVK, I think for Kingsland. So that sucks that it seems like it's either like around Thanksgiving or around Christmas whenever I have Kingsland. It sucks. Is it mostly German? I heard it was mostly American. I might have been told wrong, but that's what I heard. What's up, King Schmuck? Dude, did you see the luck I've had this KVK? Or not KVK, sorry, this stream. Dude, Schmuck, look at this. Look at this thing. I might have to go through and make a video out of this because I was opening up armament chests and I got Intrepid and then I rolled it into Thundering. I still can't believe it. And so the interesting thing is that we got Intrepid and rolled it to get like 3% archer defense and then locked the archer defense, re-rolled it once, and I got 3.3 infantry attack and 3.4 infantry health. I was like, okay, it's no longer Intrepid. This is getting converted to Pincer. Not to brag, but I watched it live. Dude, Schmuck, they totally did. And the funniest thing too is that I was short one of those conversion stones. And so it was like, okay, I either have to drop 10,000 gems buying one of these or buy the $10 bundle. And so Shappy dropped a $5 super chat for me to go grab the bundle. So shout out again to Shappy. Pretty much forced me into buying the bundle. So he went and picked up this guy right here. But yeah, Lilith, they made up for a little bit of the wrong that I had earlier. Makes up for a rough week. I was gonna see how many subscribers are we at right now. Because if we could hit like 20k tomorrow, that'd be so cool. Hit it on Kingsland. Let's see. If you are not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. You're at 19,862. I might honestly need to get like a tracker. I think I did that for hitting 10k. Kingsland is tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 16:49 UTC, I believe, is the date or the time. Nearly 2 bill KP. Nice. Let's look up how you're trading, Schmuck. Let's see. King Schmuck down 7.4 million power, 1.84 billion kill points, 3.7 mil T4, 90 mil T5, 1.1 mil dead, 106 million healed, trading at 85%. Man, you've had some bad trades, dude. Yeah, dude, 50. Trust me, I know how bad it is to fight 59. I fought them last KBK. They hit like a brick wall. Let's see, you're averaging 85% trade. I'm averaging 91% right now. Yeah, it's kind of funny when Shappy and I were talking about this KVK. I was saying that the difference in this KVK was going to be 2359 and how they did. And Shappy was like, I think it's going to be how 2728 does. And I think that's what Kingsland is going to come down to, is which of these two kingdoms is going to win. They hit like a brick wall. You know, I've never been hit by a brick wall. You haven't? You should try it sometime. You were swarming rallies for 2 hours straight. Well, that'll hurt your trade quite a bit. That'll sure do it. I'm also debating if I continue holding these things. Because, like, I buy out the cheap heads, I buy out the equipment. I already have Twilight Falls, I already have Persian Dream. I don't know if they're going to add new stuff in here. That's the tricky part. And it's like, I guess eventually I'll need to upgrade my accessories, but it's like I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon. What does Persian Dream give for stats? It gives 3% troop defense and 3% healing speed. So when I'm healing my troops, I just switch to Persian Dream, heal, and then switch back to Twilight Falls. Yeah, I swear they've said they're going to re-ramp the KVK store for like 2 years now, and nothing. Well, I guess they, to be fair, they did add some things. They added transmutation stones, and they also added the new pieces. They just added this for more smite damage and this for more combo attack damage, but neither of them are good. They added the plume, also not good. Twilight Falls is getting worse and worse. I completely agree, because out of my marches, this one benefits from Twilight Falls, that one benefits from Twilight Falls, that one does not, that one does, and that one does not. Get the frame. Oh my gosh. You gained 60 million power in the last 2 hours of Zenith. Cam, what's your account? Send me a message in game. Watch you be a Kraken. Alright, let's search for you. Oh geez, 180 million power. 62 mil dead. Nice. $23.40. Is this like a DC'd kingdom? That seems like low power. Very DC'd. How are KVKs in low seats like that? That's one thing that you might be migrating soon. We'll see. By the next infantry release, the only pair benefiting from Twilight Falls is going to be Archer March for most players. That's true. KVKs are different. Yeah, I would assume that they're quick. Not a whole lot of fighting. I know that Lambo has been in a D seed for a long time. Most fights last like 8 real hours. Ooh. That would suck if you missed it, and then it's all just gone. Oh, I totally forgot I posted a video this morning. 2 hours ago. Oh, literally like as I started my stream. That's funny. D-Seed is for a relaxed KVK, quick but could be fun. See, I feel like having a mixture of that is what is ideal. Because don't get me wrong, like constant fighting is fun, but it is so draining to the point where like there could still be murder ball fights, but nobody's out here fighting. It's just like free burn, maybe not even try to burn, city popping. Where's that there's a Pakal dude in 1365. It's literally all he does is city pop with Pakal Herald. This dude right here. He's on 24/7, just city pops all day. Doesn't field fight, just gets on the front line and city pops. Kingsland is tomorrow at 16:49 UTC. Yeah, I would assume that when like the lower seed kingdoms, when they're losing, they don't want to lose, so they just stop fighting, and then the fights are just over and it's free burning. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. I also feel like being in a lower seed kingdom, like they would want someone with my power and kill points to be a rally leader or garrison, and it's like I don't have those commanders. I'm a field fighter, so that would also be interesting. Do you think your side will win? I'm hopeful. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't have trained back a bunch of power. I trained back like almost 6 million power worth of troops. Once downtime hits, almost impossible to get things rolling again. Yeah. Let's see, how many speed ups did we spend? We spent about 350 days of speed ups. Jeez. Yeah, I've been in Imperium KVKs for basically the entire time I've done YouTube for the most part. Like the lowest seed I've ever been in was a B seed. Yeah, Schmuck, I am very stacked on speed ups. Was it 3,500 speed ups or something like that? I was an insane amount of speed ups that I started the KVK with. And I mean, I've healed what was it? I'd have to look again. I've healed about 59 million T5. Is there a way to calculate like how many hours of speed ups that is? Like a healing cost thing? Oh, there we go, healing. I'm on a rock calculator. Alright, let's see, what is my healing bonus? Is there one? Oh, there we go. 15%. And let's just say on average I had like 10% from runes. It would be 10, 25, 28% healing boost. That's 58. Whoa, Achilles, dude. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you so much for the donation. That means so much to me. Wow. Dude, I am so pumped for tomorrow. We're gonna do amazing. Man, I appreciate your support. If you guys are not yet subscribed to Mad Achilles, please go drop him a subscription. Let me find his channel link real quick for you guys. He is in 1875 with me. Shappy double it. Alright, there is Mad Achilles YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go drop him a subscription. Dude, I appreciate you so much. Let me also drop Shappy's, because Shappy also dropped a donation earlier. How many 10 billion kill point accounts have you seen in a DC Kingdom? Not a lot. In 1029, quite a bit, but that's a different. If it's a well-run DC, that's one thing. Like 1029 with Lambo, that's a very well-run DC Kingdom. But like I would say like the average DC that people think about are ones that are just dead kingdoms, which I think is the average DC. But you can definitely have a really well-run DC Kingdom. Is 1029 low A now? I could have sworn they were DC'd for a long time. They were? Oh, did they get a... Oh, they're high C now? They got a good migration like 2 KVKs ago. Isn't Apple there now? I could have sworn Apple was there. I've been like so out of touch with yeah, that's what I thought. Apple was in 1029. I couldn't remember if it was his main or if it was like an alt account that he migrated there. I don't think Lambo would let me within 10 feet of 1029. Mainly because he hates Viking fans and I hate Packer fans, so. Although his Packers just demolished my Vikings. Train back to 85 mil. I could, but not planning on it. There he is. It's under 100 mil. Oh, Sam Darnold 100% is the Rams MVP. 100%. He was their MVP last season and the MVP this season too. Oh yeah, Vikings play Seahawks this weekend. Might see Brosmer play instead of McCarthy. I'd be excited to see that. Also, does anybody do these apple things? Golden apples. I hate these things. Dude, Achilles, thank you so much again, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate your support. I tossed your channel link here as well, so people can drop a subscription for you. But I'm excited for Kingsland. It's gonna be a blast. What are your stats this KVK? Let's pull it up. You guys didn't know Achilles is a freaking kraken. Yeah, King Schmuck, where's the video? Furious posted a video. Dude, you're ranked 22 right now. Holy crap. Up 6.3 billion kill points. Yeah, we do have the whole gang in here. We're missing Daddy Furious. Missing Apo. Also, let's gift some memberships. I haven't done that yet this month. We're gonna gift 5 memberships. If you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like on here. We've had some really good streaming luck today. We got our BQ armament set looking pretty amazing. Schmuck is lacking. That he is. Taking a small break from YouTube. Dude, this is the worst time to do that. Come on, man. All right, we're gonna gift 5 memberships here. Let's see who's lucky. All right, we got Faisal. We got 865 Beck, King Schmuck, Gerald, and Darn Omen. Let's go. Getting 20 PMs per week about new drama. Holy crap. Yes, tomorrow is Kingsland. It's 1649 UTC is when the pass is open, I believe. That's what we're looking like for territory. How am I supposed to fight when I only have 20 days of speed ups? Oh, geez. I wish I could send over some speed ups for you, man. Just join what's the update on Glock. He's still rogue, still running around zone 4, random teleporting, killing T1 farmers, just doing Glock things, you know. There's not even a kill event or anything. He's just doing it because he likes doing it. But yeah, I was able to train back about 5 million power worth of troops today. So this is what we're looking like for our troops for Kingsland. So we basically will have enough for 1 of each of our march. Hey Bear, I appreciate the donation, man. Got to hear about zeroing Glock, zeroing. Good luck on the rebuild. I appreciate it. We got some pretty good luck from Lilith today. We got a 15% rune, trained back a ton of troops, opened some armament chests, and got an Intrepid for my QSH. Re-rolled it and got infantry stats. And so I was like, you know what? We got to put this onto Thundering. Toss it onto BQ. Got some amazing stats on there. Already wasted 550k gems healing in zone 6. Holy crap. That's insane, man. 550k gems, that would almost get me to VIP 19. I am, it would load, just over 1 million VIP away from VIP 19. He's at 6.3 billion kill points, which is insane. That's literally 6 times what I've done. He is a Freaking beast. Told Abu he better payroll back, if not, I'll join Glock zeroing cities. Oh boy, we definitely don't want him running around either. Oh boy, Destroyer 6-7. Oh my gosh. It's funny, all my coworkers, a bunch of them have little kids, like between 5 and 10, and I'm like the youngest one on our team, and so they all were asking me, what does 6-7 mean? And I was like, it doesn't mean anything. And they're like, my kids keep saying it and they won't explain what it means. And I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. And their kids just drive them insane. It's hilarious. I told my kids if they say that crap in my house, they won't have iPads for 10 years. That's a just punishment. I can appreciate that. Oh, I love that. It's funny, my parents are both teachers, and they just rave about how much they hate hearing 6-7 over and over and over and over and over again. I will say though, when I was in high school, what we all said was, what's 9 plus 10? 21. So that was like my age group's stupid thing that we would always say is 21. Alright, let's see how many resources we have on farm accounts. Because these all got zeroed, but thankfully you can't loot in the Lost Kingdom. Or at least from your own camp, you can't loot. That's at least nice. That he couldn't loot my resources, but I am pretty light on resources still. And also very light on troops, as you can see. I have been trying to get on these farms to donate to that skillful craftsman because we definitely want to have that for Kingsland for sure. I was in a 2-star 100 bill KP Kingdom, KBK2 Kingdom, and the king decided to sell the kingdom and kill it. Oh my gosh. It's in reference of a basketball player being 6'2", it plays like he's 6'7". Yeah, I heard it was like a joke that LeBron made, or like his joke about it on TV made it even more popular, but it was like in a rap song. At least that's what I've been telling my coworkers when they ask me. But I had never heard of that song when the whole thing came out. Oh, I got a ton of speed ups. It was like 190 days of speed ups that I got. Yeah, from the first swarm I got like 30,000 5-minute speed ups, and then from the second one I got like 24,000. No way I have that in my search history. Can you not hear the music? Is the music too quiet? I've had it the same volume the entire time. Oh, it is so much easier to do farms on mobile. I hate doing them on my PC. Too much clicking. And like on my phone, everything is just mind muscle connection or like muscle memory. And so it's funny, like I'll be talking to my wife, well, like while I'm working my farms or whatever, and like I'll be looking up and still be able to click where I need to click. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Or like being able to walk on the treadmill at the gym and not have to really worry about anything because I know where I need to click. Yeah, it's so much smaller. You can use both your fingers. So much easier. All right, here are the 8 I got. So 30,000 T5 there, 24,000 T5, or not T5, 5-minute speed ups. So I actually do have enough to field all my troops. I need 430,000 archers. I need 870,000 infantry and about 870,000 calves. And as you can see, infantry is the only thing I'm a little short on. Honestly, 30 minutes left on the buff. It might be worth... There's another rune over here somewhere. There we go. It might honestly be worth training like another 50k infantry. Man, my throat is sore. Yeah, I took a lot. Yep, I'll have to heal every single time I go home, unfortunately. But if I do end up benching any of my marches, it's going to be Hoochiping. That's the march I'll bench. All right, so we got, what did I say? We need 870,000. And we have 892,000, so I think training like another 50k, that'd be good. Yeah, I think 50k is good. I guess I'll be fighting like Daddy Furious, huh? Using T4. Or at least half T4, half T5. So I'll have to change my ratio in Canyon quick. Also, is this worth finishing? 400 each. What do we think? Should I finish this? One level? There we go. Spent another, I think, 1,600 total. All right, I'm good with that. Train T4 for the meantime for Kingsland. Yeah, that's what I have been doing. A little bit cheaper on the resources and speed ups. I still have some 5-minute speed ups to use up still. Let's wait for Duke here. Also, we are 2 likes away from 100 likes. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like on here. Get us to 100. Free for you to like the stream. Helps me out. It's barely cheaper for the speed ups to convert. Yeah, that is true. Because, I mean, it's a 12-hour difference. Right? I'm also debating if I do some some barb ports and chaining to try to get this to level 10. It's at 8 out of 10 right now. All right, we got Duke. There's 10,000. I think that's 20. I'll just go up to like 500k, so I'll do 30,000 more. All right, I'm good with that. All right, so that puts us at 960,000 infantry, just over 1 million cavalry, and just over 500k archers. Pretty happy with that. So now what I think I will do is in expedition, we'll go ahead and set up our stuff. I think I'll just do that. So basically use up the most amount. Actually, let's do 400. $440, so that way it's like constantly gonna try to do full T5 here. All right, there we go. All right, so now, actually I forgot siege. Oops. Can't forget my siege. All right, there we go. So now siege will be as much T5 as possible, and then the rest T4. Archers, same thing. And then infantry, we're going 200k T5, rest T4. Same thing there, 200k T5, rest T4. Same thing with cavalry, 200k and 200k. And if I need to adjust things as we go, I can. But as of right now, I think that puts me in a pretty solid spot. We still got 14 army expansions. We've used so many of these. I think I had close to 30 at the beginning of KVK. Like, it's been insane going through those. But I got 5 Kahars to use up. Still have 1 Bastion to finish up. But then I need 720,000 crystals to get this to maxed out. So that is going to be my goal. To hopefully have that finished by tomorrow. Which I feel like I should be able to, because I'll get 200k from Kahars. And then like probably 250, 300k from just the crystal mine and this one, Trial Calc Rock. So I feel like if I just chain for like an hour today, I should be able to hit it. Oh yeah, healing every time I leave my city is going to be very, very expensive. But it's going to be expensive anyway. I got to send over some resources from my farm account still. So I might open up some more reserves and do that later today. Get that prepared. Try to avoid dipping in my bag as much as possible. Although I do have a ton of resources in here, so if I need to do that, it's not the end of the world. But I would like to avoid it if possible, because I don't like doing that. But I'm going to be ending the stream here. We are just over 2.5 hours. But I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you guys for being here. We've averaged over 100 people in the live stream, which is awesome. I'm excited for KVK tomorrow for Kingsland. So if you are interested in watching that, I'll be streaming most of the day. Starts at 16:49 UTC, so I'll probably go live, I don't know, around 16 UTC, give or take. So it's like 10 a.m. my time, I believe. But we'll be streaming pretty much all day, or at least as long as I can. But should be a good one. I want to give a huge shout out to Shappy and Mad Achilles for their donations. Very, very generous. I appreciate both of you. Everyone else that donated as well. All of you guys that have been here. Been a very, very good stream. Had some really nice luck with my armaments. Rebuilding my account a little bit after, unfortunately, getting swarmed by a 500 melee power rogue player. But again, Love all you guys. Appreciate you for being here. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed so you see it on your For You page, or hit the notification bell. Join my Discord. I will toss that in the chat right now if you want to join the Discord. That way, when I do go live, I'll send out a link for it. And that way you can join the live stream from there. I'll get the link for you guys in case you are not already in my Discord page. So there is a link. If you need the link, you can always message me in game as well. I can send it to you. But again, appreciate all of you guys for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Kingsland. Have a great day.